Thank you for coming in tonight. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm at 4416 Johnson Street.
4416 Johnson Street.
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
No, I don't. I don't eat hamburgers. I don't
Hey.
eat.
Tambor?
No, I don't eat. Oh, I eat hot dog.
Tambor?
Oh no, I want hot dog.
Thank you for coming in tonight. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm at 4416 Johnson Street.
4416 Johnson Street.
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
No,
Okay.
I don't eat hamburgers. I don't
Hey.
eat.
Tambor?
No, I don't eat out. Oh, I eat hot dog.
Tambor? All right.
Oh, no,
Someone
I
just
want
logged in with an
hot
iPhone. Thank you for coming in tonight. Go ahead.
Yes,
Hello.
I'm at
I just logged in.
4416 Johnson Street.
I have 4416 Johnson Street.
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Tambor?
No,
Okay. Are you there, Tambor? Give me 1 second, everyone. I'm trying to write everyone's name down.
I don't
Hey. Tambor?
No, I don't eat out. Oh, I eat hot dog.
Tambor? All right. Someone just logged in with an iPhone. Thank you for coming in tonight. Go ahead.
Yes,
Hello.
I'm at
I just logged in.
4416 Johnson Street.
I have 4416 Johnson Street.
Yes.
And Lauren? Give me 1 second. Tambor? Okay. Are you there, Tambor? Tambor? All right. Someone just logged in with an iPhone. Thank you for coming in tonight. Go ahead.
Yes,
Hello.
I'm at
I just logged in.
4416 Johnson Street.
I have 4416 Johnson Street.
Yes.
And will not be, I'm your host, and I'm the only one here. Everyone else had other events they had to attend to. Some had to go out of town and take care of personal matters. So I did speak to Rachel Caesar. She told me that there will be a foreman on this meeting, a new foreman that she just hired for general services. Are you there? Let's see. Yeah, that's a no. 219. I don't see a city phone number on here. Whose number is 219-985-8501? Hello?
The guy.
The owner of the iPhone, can you mute your phone or tell me who you are? All right. Give me 1 second. Okay, Tambor. Tamors? All right. Let's start. So those of you who haven't met me, my name is Dwight Williams. I'm your 6th District City Councilman. We have these forums monthly. It's always the third Thursday of the month. They start at 6 o'clock. I'm going to give you a bit of information related to the next meeting. The next meeting will be July 15th. I'm hoping that at this point, we will have enough individuals that have been vaccinated. The Zoom meetings have been a great tool and an asset for us to communicate. I'm ready to start meeting you face to face. So the July 15th meeting will be at the Glen Theater, and that's located at 20 West Ridge Road. It's on the corner of Ridge Road. It has a seating capacity for 600 individuals, so we have plenty of room for social distancing. So those of you who have had your vaccination, you won't be required to wear a mask, but if you haven't had a vaccination, wear a mask. So that information will be getting mailed out to individuals throughout the district, and I'm going to try to get some yard signs put up around the district for those who can't be reached. Okay, someone else is, hello? Can everybody unmute? There we go. There we go. Can everyone unmute and let me see who you are? Unless you're on the cell phone. Okay. How you doing,
This
ma'am?
is Ola Morris. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. How you doing, Ms. Morris?
I say owner. I don't have to change that.
Yeah.
I feel like at this.
Ola, give me your address.
4485 Washington Street.
Also, in July, we are going, I had planned 2 events for the district in July. The first one is our
You're not.
tribute to the first responders. That event is going to be July 9th, and it's going to be at Pittman Square. It's open to the public. There'll be food. I've partnered with the Lake County Sheriff. So he's going to attempt to get clearance to land one of his helicopters in there. So the first responders all include our, they include our firemen, Gary Police, Lake County Police, and of course our healthcare workers. It will be a tent.
Yeah.
Some healthcare vendors there, not many, probably about 7 or 8. There will be free food, a DJ, and I'm hoping that you can pass this on to your neighbors. Come out and enjoy the event. It's going to be from 5 o'clock to 8. At 8:30, we'll have a fireworks show. This is July 9th. The fireworks show is a tribute to our first responders. Okay. And tonight's meeting is not going to be a long meeting because we really don't have the individuals that said they would attend this meeting tonight. So I'm here to hear your concerns. So let's start. Gwen, you want to start?
Yes, I'm at 4416 Johnson, for those who don't know. Several things. I've lived here since 78, and 4400 block between Grant and Buchanan, and Johnson between 43rd and I believe 40 all the way to 46 have never been paved. The street is raggedy. Other administrations and other council people, I tried to get out to just ride the street because I tore up tires and different things, but I would hope that this year we'd be able to get the street fixed.
Give me the address again, Gwen.
4416
I
Johnson.
want this some milk.
No, the street that you want repaired.
Oh, between Grant and Buchanan, 44th Avenue, and 43rd to 46 Johnson Street.
Some milk. I go get some milk.
You said 44th Avenue between Grant and Buchanan?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
Right in there, give it to.
How you doing, Ms. Brown?
Excuse me.
Myself, I'm doing fine, Councilman. How are you?
Good, good.
Wonderful. I'm on board. You might not. I'm gonna mute myself so you can't hear my background because I'm out on 41st and Broadway.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so I will mute myself, but I will be listening. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do have one thing to.
Wait, Ms. Brown? Ms. Brown? Ms. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Beard, Gwen Beard was speaking first. I just wanted to say hi to you. I'm gonna come back to you in a second. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you.
before you go back to the neighbor who was giving you information, can the person who has that beautiful little person mute their phone if they're not talking?
That's
Because it's hard to hear what.
you know what? Usually when usually when I hear a voice, I get your box will light up, and I can't determine whose box or whose child the noise is coming from.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
So you said between 44th Avenue, Grant, and Buchanan,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. All right, Gwen.
One other thing, I called in last week or week before last and complained about grass cut. I actually have neighbors. I was not ashamed to leave my name and give their address and my address because they have not cut the grass, the back grass, and I cut the side of the grass since last year. I don't want the mosquitoes. I don't want the mice because we get the little field mice. There's a abandoned car in the back, and so far nothing has happened. I just believe we keep getting these people moving in, and honestly, they've been there like 3 years. I don't know why they're not cutting their grass, but down the streets, we got neighbors that moved in and they have not cut the grass all year. The block is a pretty nice block. Everybody pretty much cut the grass. Now we have two neighbors that don't. I thought the information would have been passed on to code enforcement, but so far nothing is happening. Really, I don't care about their business, but they got cars. They have a lot of young people that come over there, and you know they got a dog. So I have to fight to make sure the dog don't mess in my yard because my yard is cut. And so he does not want to be in the grass.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for that now. Is that 1073 East 36th Avenue?
No, that's 4410
Okay, so
Johnson Street.
4410. You said there's a car in the alley?
It's in the backyard. It was somebody had an accident, drove it up there and left it. Evidently the people knew him, but it's been back there since I guess December of 19. Window down, broke, car smashed in, and you know, through the whole winter,
So then that means it's probably not properly plated for 21, correct?
probably. Nope,
Okay.
it has not moved.
Right, then that's all I need to know. 4410 Johnson Street, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, Gwen?
No, that's all.
Okay,
Glad to be here on the meeting.
I'm glad you're here too. Let's go with Dolores. Dolores Gibson?
Yeah, I have no problems so far. Everything's going fine.
Okay, that's great. Did everybody get the information I gave you about July's meeting at the Glen Theater? Okay, July's meeting will be July 15th at the same time. This will be an in-person meeting. Now, for those of you who want to still use Zoom, I will have Michael there. He's our media person, specialist, and we should be able to do the Zoom. He'll be there. But I'm trying to get to a point where hopefully all of us have been vaccinated and we can start back our usual meetings face to face. And again, the Glen does hold up to 600 people, so you definitely will have social distancing, and it has been cleaned. Okay. So give me 1 second.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dwight. If I'm gonna have to get off. I just got out the hospital, but I didn't want to miss the meeting because I've missed all of that.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. I hope you feel better.
All right. Thank you so much.
See you in July. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Next I see on the screen is Dolores Gibson. You said everything's fine, Ms.
I
Gibson?
have no, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren?
Oh,
Lauren,
yes.
you want to tell me What's your concern?
Okay, my concern is where my other neighbors are right now, but I have information that I can share.
Okay.
First of all, it's nice to know that you're going to have a fireworks show, but I'm sure, along with some of those who are on this call, that we've been experiencing a lot of fireworks already. Not only that, gunshots along the bike trail.
Okay.
And I've now become very acute to knowing the difference between the fireworks and the gunshots. My neighbors and I will call, as we were told by the police chief, to call and let them know.
Mhm.
When, especially when we hear the gunshots, and we would hope that they could, at least drive a squad car anywhere near. Now where we mostly hear both gunshots and fireworks are on the bike trail from Harrison going west toward Cleveland.
Okay.
Basically where Tiburon Trails is. If someone could reach out to the management of Tiburon Trail and
Mhm.
have their security at least monitor that activity, it would be very helpful to us who don't live at Tiburon Trail.
You know what? I have driven by Tiburon since COVID started. And I would tell you honestly, I have not seen anyone at gate entrance since COVID began. So I don't even know if they have a security guard anymore. But I will
Yes.
check into it.
Yes, they do. And it's usually, of course, the fireworks and the shooting starts at nightfall,
Okay.
as soon as it gets dark. Also, when we had the police chief on like 2 previous Zoom meetings, we alerted him to the fact that from the same location, we have individuals who pull up on 52nd Place off of Harrison, and at the bus shelter, they park their car and wait for someone to walk out of Tiburon Trails. And some of us are young enough and old enough to know what's happening. It's a drug sale. My neighbor called the number that we were given by the police department and explained that this is happening, gave a description of the car.
Mhm.
And he was not happy with the response he received from the police officer, asking him, well, how do you know? And can you go and look at it? That's not what we're supposed to do as citizens. We were told if you see something, say something. Or if you hear something, say something. Well, when we hear
Who
or
told you
see
that? Was that
something,
that an,
pardon? I'm sorry?
was that an officer that said that to you? Was
An
that an
officer,
officer that said
right.
that to you?
Yes, to him. He was, I'm surprised he's not, Mr. Bowden is not on this call, because Mr. Bowden was a very unhappy citizen when he shared that information with me.
Okay.
And it's happened more than once. So it's like when we do reach out, we'd appreciate the officers receiving our information a bit better than that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna. I understand. Anything else?
Yes.
I want to add something to your story.
You want to add something to that point?
Yeah. I just want to inform you, everybody on the call right now. I am in the process of working with. I spoke with. I don't know if you remember, about 8 years ago, the city of Gary had to enlist outside agencies to come in and help us to calm down the violence in Glen Park. So, and those 3 agencies were the Indiana University, Northwest Police, State Police, the Gary Police, and Maryville came in on it too. So I've already had conversations with Indiana University. State Police is coming up. We'll reach out to Maryville County Police, That's why I'm leaving here early. This meeting will be beginning at 7 o'clock. I have a meeting with them. And so we're going to bring all these departments together to help calm down the activities, bad activities that are taking place in them.
Good. I'll be happy to take that information back and report that to my neighbors.
And they will be at the event, the first responder fair. Those individuals will be there. It's going to be on the east side because I've been getting a lot of calls and a lot of concerns from residents. So we're going to drop all of that police presence on the east side to see if we can shake up the east side with that police presence, with the helicopter landing in Pittman Square and the officers from the sheriff's department, the Gary officers, state troopers, and so forth. We want to show a strong police presence on the east side because I've been getting a lot of phone calls about a lot of nonsense that's taking place on the east side.
Okay. Sir, you said a first responder event, and what date is that supposed to be?
That's the July 9th event with the fireworks.
Okay, the fireworks night.
That's
okay.
when the fireworks show will take place. It's going to take place to honor our first responders, which are the police, the fire, and our healthcare workers.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, it'll be a fireworks show.
Okay, and that is going to be on the east side, where?
Pittman Square, right off of 49th in Delaware.
Okay. Well, when they finish us Pittman Square, can they just park around here? Because we're west.
I can't have them land a helicopter on the west side. It's no
It's
space.
okay. I mean, that was just I was lighthearted because it's like getting on our nerves very badly. And I believe I sent you a text message to say, sorry about the hour, but we're up because of what was going on. So I wish you well in that endeavor. And I think I only have 2 other items I'd like to give you with regard to it.
Sure.
I'd like to also appeal for street paving and cleaning. And I think we all sent you emails. You said send you emails about our concerns. Do you still have our emails with regard to our concerns?
I received only 3. That's all I received.
Well, that's fine because we're speaking for the rest who obviously
It was
they would benefit, but if they don't do it. But we did our homework. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay. And then the grass cutting issue that was mentioned.
Wait, you said the street paving. You didn't give me the street.
Oh, 52nd place
Okay.
between Harrison and Madison. That's in our emails too, sir.
Okay. Why don't you resend that to me?
Resend the emails.
Yes, ma'am. All you do is find it and just resend. Harrison and Madison.
52nd place from Harrison to Madison, or Madison to Harrison, whichever way you want to put it. Resend emails. Okay, now grass cutting. You drive Harrison. You've seen how extended that grass has gotten, the trees overlaying.
Yes.
From 47th Avenue
To 52nd. It's scheduled to be cut.
to the bike trail.
It's
to the
scheduled to
bike
be-
trail on both the east and west sides of the street, wherever it's needed.
Yes,
Because
it's scheduled to be cut. Last week I picked up Rachel Caesar. We drove down Harrison. So they're gonna bring the hedgehog and it's scheduled to be cut. They're gonna cut it all the way down on both sides.
Thank you. That's a good thing. Appreciate it. Okay, and the only other thing, since I still have a copy of my email, and I'm sure my neighbors have a copy of theirs, they copied me in on it. We will send those to you so you can add them to your list.
Okay.
And I won't take up any more time, but I think
No, you're not taking up any time. I picked up Rachel Caesar last Friday. Your time is very valuable to me. Seriously. I picked up Rachel Caesar last Friday. So what I've been doing is picking up, scheduling my calendar with department head calendars and trying to pick them up. I bring them to the 6th district and I show them what we need. So last Friday, we were able to look at the west of Broadway. Next week, we'll be looking at the east side. We did take a little look at the east side, but I wanted to keep her on the west side so that she wouldn't get the areas confused. Next week, when she comes back, I believe Monday from vacation, we'll be on the east side, and we'll be driving to the east side for taking our tour and seeing what needs to be done. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
The mayor was with me yesterday on the east side at 47th and Vermont for a neighborhood block club. We were able to sit down and discuss the concerns of the residents. I did have time to take them down Georgia and point out the areas on Georgia that really need attention. We're going to be taking a look at that next week, hopefully, and get that area together too. Okay.
Fine.
All right. Next is Nick. Nick, how you doing? You got to unmute, Nick. There you go.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Good to be with you all.
Okay.
I hope you're having a good week, past week, and a good upcoming week.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a concern here on between 47th and Monroe Street and 47th and Jackson Street. There's a T alley, and we have a lot of used tires back there in the alley.
Give me 1 second, Nick. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to keep up with you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Nick, what's your address?
4734 Monroe Street, Glen Park, of course.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Nick. Tell me what's the situation.
Okay, there's a T alley between Jackson Street and Monroe Street on 47th Avenue there, between 47th and 48th Avenue. And there's used tires stockpiled back there. Now, I've taken them down to 9th and Madison before, but it seems like more rubber keeps growing back there. And can't seem to figure out why the neighbors don't take it to the site that needs to be taken to. That's one issue.
Okay.
The second one is I was delivering some donations to a person on 39th and Monroe Street.
Yes.
And that street is deplorable.
Nick, can I stop you for a second? The alley you're describing, is that the alley between Broadway and
I'm sorry.
Is that a Broadway alley that you're discussing with the tires?
No, it's 47th Avenue. Between 47th and 48th Avenue.
And these tires in the alleys?
Yeah, it's a T alley, one going to Jackson Street, one going to Monroe Street, and the one going south to 48th Avenue. It's one T alley. And while we're at it, on that same alley, there's a 2-story house on the Monroe side. It's used as a dumping ground for garbage and just refuse, total refuse. And I'm not sure what's transpiring there, but
what color is the house?
I'm sorry?
What color is the house?
It's a 2-story house. It's on the west side on 47th and Monroe Street. It's in the middle of the block.
Okay.
I can't remember what the color of the house was, but
Where are they dumping, in front of the house or in the back of the house?
the back of the house, it's in the alleyway in the back.
All right.
There. I mean, it's the property is not being used for anything at all. It's a walking track in there, but it's mostly it's enclosed. And there are a lot of telephone lines there too. I don't know if they belong to NIPSCO or someone, but I think that whole area should be made a playground for the kids.
Okay, now I would have to view that with you, Nick.
Sure.
I'm gonna give you. You have my cell phone number?
No, I don't.
Okay, take my number.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is my work number. Area code 312-342-6695. All right. What's
Thank
a good day next week for you that we can meet? Take
Maybe,
a look at that.
yeah, probably sometime in the afternoon if that's possible, or evening. It doesn't matter either way.
Mhm.
Monday through Friday, I think. Maybe Tuesday through Friday, I think, be better.
All right. So let's look at Tuesday. Okay.
Okay, Tuesday.
How's
Time?
yep, fine. Give me a time. Tuesday morning, is that all right?
Well, whatever's convenient for you, sir.
How about Tuesday at 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock Tuesday. Okay, that's fine.
1 second, Nick. I want to make sure I got your address. 2734
4734
Monroe.
Monroe. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I think that covers it, I believe. Yeah, for right now it does. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to go back for a second. Lauren,
Yes,
are you part of the block club in your area?
not yet,
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet. All right. I'll get back to the block club at the end of the meeting. The next person I'm looking at is Ms. Brown. How you doing? Ms. Brown? Ms. Brown? Patricia?
Trying to
Hey.
unmute myself.
Okay.
Okay, my concerns right now, I'm sorry for the background music, but we have a guest that has joined us. I could put him on visual if you'd like to see him.
Sure.
Our state rep, Dr. Vernon Smith. We're out here line dancing on 41st and Broadway.
You got my uncle on
He is just smiling down from cheek to cheek, toed on you. Yeah, he's learning the jazz step, so he might be doing it Saturday with us.
Okay.
But my concern is dealing with the fireworks. Not only is the fireworks, it's a celebration. We do have a flyer for more that we're putting out in Morningside.
Mm-hmm.
It is to letting them know that fireworks could be enjoyable for those who wish to use them, but a burden to those who choose not to hear them. Those are your seniors, the babies, the veterans. They suffer post-traumatic syndrome. They do not appreciate those M80s. They do not appreciate from the residents. We do have Gleason Park, we have Marquette Park, and other parks where you can buffer the loud noise. But we definitely, our main concern is for the veterans. I didn't realize it affect them that way.
Yeah.
And shame on us to those who use them. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, Councilman.
Ms. Brown.
Yes.
Ms. Brown.
Yeah.
I need the same thing I do with Nick. I want to do with you. Give me a date that I can catch you next week and talk with you.
Anytime in the afternoon, because I'm teaching a summer enrichment program at St. John Lutheran Church. In the morning, we start at 8 and go till 1 o'clock. So my mornings are already occupied.
Okay.
Well, you already know she line dances on Thursday, so don't even try to mess with that.
Right, with my uncle, right?
Tuesday, no, he just dropped by because we're gonna be at City Hall on Saturday for their Juneteenth
Juneteenth.
celebration.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Is
And your
everyone aware
uncle,
of that?
what is it?
Is everyone aware of the Gary Juneteenth celebration at City Hall Saturday?
No,
Okay, vendors will be there as well. And the vendors will start setting up, I believe, at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. The event starts at what time, Ms. Brown? Is it 11 or noon?
she's got on mute again. Okay.
Yes.
What time does it start?
Yes.
11?
At 11? Yes. Yes.
So come on out and let's talk a little bit more face to face, okay? All right, Nancy. 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 All right, I'll skip over to Nancy. Let's see. Start the cell phones here. I'm going to call out a phone number. Once you hear your phone number, please unmute yourself. 980-5188. 980. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Mr. Williams. This is Barbara Mack.
Barbara Mack. Okay.
Yes, on East 52nd Avenue.
Okay. Give me 1 second, Barb.
Sure.
All right, Ms. Mack, go ahead.
This is my first time being at one of your meetings.
Okay.
My complaints that I did have got addressed. I'm in agreement with the ones talking about the M80s and gunshots. And because of where I live, I'm over near what I call the forest. And you don't know if it's animals they're shooting at or what. So and we do not see any police viewing in this area. That might help. And I think because it seemingly is a dead end, anybody thinks they can do anything down here. But we don't have that many problems because my neighbors and I, we kind of look out for one another. And so far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
But I am glad to hear that you're addressing the issues regarding several of the things, the general services and pickups and things like that, and recycle items. So far you're doing a good job, and sounds like you got a nice committee together. So I look forward to everything else that's transpiring. So keep up the good work.
Barbara, I want to make sure I have your correct address. You said 52nd?
East 52nd Avenue.
I'd like to meet you.
I'm on the east side, the side that runs near 53rd, and that runs into I call it the cornfield.
I have your phone number. I'm going to give you a call and see if we can meet.
Okay. All right. Well, we've met before, and we've worked together. So far, so good.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that, and thank you.
And thank you for sending me the invite. Like I said, this is my first one.
Okay. Next phone number. I'm going to call your number out. It is 981-1352.
Good evening. My name is Priscilla Voorhees.
1 second. Your last name again?
Voorhees, V like Victor, O-R-I-C-E.
Okay, can I have your address?
5147 Carolina.
Okay. All right, ma'am. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, I was happy too to receive the notice of the Zoom meeting. I don't know if we've ever received information about district meetings.
Mm-hmm.
My husband and I were even wondering who our precinct committee person is, and I see you have it on the list as William Jones.
Yes.
Okay. Mine is a complaint concerning our street. We've called the city at least for the past 2 years, 2.5 years. Our street is a dead-end street. We only have 7 houses on the street, and 6 of those are occupied. But our street has never been paved, and for the past 2 years, we've had a hole or whatever you call it in the street that's almost turning into a crater.
Mhm.
And so we're the last house, and we're the only ones, plus a house across the street from us, that has to go through that opening to get to our homes. But one of our neighbors, and we don't know who it is, filled it up with dirt and sticks and rocks so that we could get over it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to go around it. You have to go through it. And we've got several ticket numbers, with the city. And for whatever reason, we have never had any pavement for that hole. They patched one time, and the patching was so bad it left a big lump right before that opening.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only type of, patching that's been done here. And we really would like for, the city to come out and patch. They told us at one time that if we see a truck out, to just try and run and get it. And that's really not our responsibility to do, even though we have gone, and called somebody and told them, and they tell us, we'll be back.
Someone told you to run and try to stop the truck if you see it?
Right. If it's in the neighborhood, to go and run and get it.
Okay.
That's what we were told.
I apologize for that. Whoever that person was, I apologize for that. I will get the hot patch crew over there, hopefully by next week.
Oh, good. That sounds good. And I hope so. I hope so, because we should not have to be trying to fill that hole up with dirt and rocks and sticks.
And that's someone. Give me 1 second. 5147 Carolina, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, will I see you in July at the Korean Theater?
You will. I'm glad you gave that information because we don't get much information about what's going on, in the England part, really,
Mm-hmm.
unless it's crime news. So I appreciate that.
Okay, not a problem. I appreciate you. All right. Anything
Thank
else?
you. And for our precinct committee person, can we get contact information for him?
For Glenn? Yeah.
William Jones, it says.
Yeah. One second. Two 290-7004.
You said 290?
Yes, ma'am.
7004. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And one other thing too, because like a lot of other streets in Glen Park, we don't have curbs. But if something could just be done to the street in general with the patching, we'd certainly appreciate it.
So you said you don't have a curb appeal?
We don't have curbs.
Yeah. Now I will, if anyone's listening, if your street has been affected by the project, give me 1 second. It's taking place on Pennsylvania and Delaware with the new water lines. They are laying the beginning of a new road. So
yeah.
Don't get upset. You will have a correct road when they're done. I stopped and spoke to someone today that is Reef Raleigh Construction Company that is putting that road together for you.
Okay, we come through there every day, and we were wondering about that because half of it is paved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
after they took the barricades down, and we were wondering if they were going to leave it that way or complete it.
Oh, they're going to complete it. They're going to complete it. Okay. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Lauren, did you say something?
I just have a quick question just from my drive today. There's a stop sign at 36th and Harrison. And,
Oh, go
and,
ahead.
and there are overgrown trees that block the stop sign. It's almost like somebody will miss that stop sign if they're heading north on Harrison at 36th Avenue. I believe that's where the stop sign is. Because I knew the stop sign was there just because I'm familiar with it. But someone who's unfamiliar would actually end up driving through, and that could be very bad.
And give me the, what you said, 39th?
36.
36.
Actually, that whole block needs their trees pruned. They need them because they're growing toward the street. And again, I was heading northbound on Harrison at 36th Avenue.
Okay. All right.
I'm helping out some other neighbors, right?
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's what we all should be.
And also, I think it says Minnie's iPhone. I think she recently joined, right?
I see your iPhone.
Minnie's iPhone.
Yes.
Whoever.
I
Oh,
couldn't
okay,
find
Minnie.
my
I see.
information.
I see.
I forgot my information was in my email. I was looking everywhere for it. I couldn't find it. I found the paper. I found everything but what I needed. Then I finally thought, check your email.
Minnie,
And there it was.
Minnie, what's your last name?
Johnson.
Okay. Miss Johnson. Give me your
40
address.
4352 Johnson Street. I've been begging for them to do something to help clean that street up for ages. It looks like we don't even exist down on that street.
Okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Nick. What's the day you're available next week? So I can come out and take a look at it.
Okay, that would be great.
How about Tuesday? The same day I'm out with Nick. That way I can save my gas. Gas is high.
I got the house that's being put together.
Okay.
It's got new windows and a roof. I'm waiting on the plumber. Which the plumber was sick, so nothing that they were supposed to do last week got done.
Okay. 1 second.
But it's been gutted, and it's been sprayed, it's been did some stuff to it. It's got a new roof and all that, but I need to get it finished. Not your problem. That's that's the construction company.
Give me 1 second, okay? So I'm going to see Nick Tuesday at 10. But why don't I stop and see you at say Tuesday at 10:30? 10:30, 10:45, Minnie.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to write that down. My mind is not that good. Tuesday, what's that date?
I don't know the date, but
It's the 22nd, Tuesday the 22nd.
Okay, at 10:30.
10. We'll say 10:45. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Councilman, you're gonna have to pay me for this support.
I need you over here next to me.
Bless
Write
your
this stuff down.
Bless your heart. I need to go get a pencil. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I need to go grab a pencil and a piece of paper.
Oh, gosh.
You got it, Lauren?
What? Do I have her?
Yeah, you got the information for Tuesday at 10:45.
Well, yes. I do. You got Nick at 10.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
Minnie at 10:45.
10:45.
Okay.
Oh, and you.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Go ahead, Lauren.
I was gonna ask you. You said something about having a Zoom call also on the 15th of July if we're not able to make it to the Glen.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people who still feel uncomfortable coming out socially, but eventually, I know that once the country gets to about 70-75% vaccination, everybody's trying to come back out and be social. that the Glen Theater is large enough to actually host us, and we can practice our social distancing. And if you don't feel comfortable, wear a mask. And I'll have the mask and some hand sanitizer there as well.
Okay.
That's July 15th
Yes, ma'am.
at the Glen Park.
At the Glen Theater.
Yeah, the Glen. I got Glen Park in my mind. At the Glen Theater.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. That meeting is at what time?
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Yep. Okay, I got the paper. Okay.
I'm laughing with you.
She is too sweet.
I know she is. Okay, I want to get to this last phone call person here, so I'm gonna call your number out. I think I may have called this number.
Minnie?
980-5188.
Me?
No.
They're lucky winner.
Minnie's supposed to write down June 22nd,
Right.
10:45 a.m. You got it?
Yep.
Good. I'm muting.
Now my phone number is 219-689-6459. Because I'm not at you can't nobody can live in my house because it's not finished.
You said 219.
689
Uh-huh.
6459.
59. Okay.
Now I'm staying at Miller, so I'm gonna have to try to get some speed on to get over there by 10:45.
I'm gonna call you in the morning, mind you.
Okay.
Okay, whose phone number is 980-5188?
I don't know.
That's Barbara Mack.
That's who?
That's Barbara Mack.
Right, we
I
spoke, Miss Mack,
to
right?
earlier.
Yeah,
Say it again.
we spoke, right? Yeah. Yeah, I got you
Yes,
written
we
down.
spoke earlier.
Okay. What about the number 219-670-7765? 219-670-7765. Okay, they're muted.
Yeah, they're muted.
They're muted. Okay.
They must have stepped away too, because they can't. They're not hearing you.
They're not hearing me. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe they stepped away.
I'm hoping that everybody will come to the July forum at the Glen Theater. I'm also hoping that you will show up for the first responders fair, which will be July 9th at Pittman Square from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We're gonna have some free food there, some other healthcare vendors there, the fire department will be there. You can thank them for all they've done during COVID, the police department, as well as the Lake County Sheriff's. The Lake County Sheriff's Department is really sponsoring this event with me. So I would like to see a good turnout. He's doing a lot for us, and he's going to partner with us as far as keeping our neighborhood safe. I called him up last week and pointed out 2 homes that I was told were suspected drug houses. Those houses are now under surveillance.
July the 9th, at what time?
5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Fireworks show will start at 8:30. Okay.
And what is this meeting called? What is this meeting?
Oh, it's a tribute to our first responders for
Oh, all
during
right.
COVID.
Oh,
Yes.
my grandbaby's the first responder.
Okay. You're going to see, if you want more information on this event, you can go to the city's webpage. But tomorrow it should be posted. Those of you who, if you want to post it on your Facebook page, all you do is text me and I'll send the flyer to you. You can post on your Facebook page. We're going to get some yard signs out that'll be around the community for those who weren't on this meeting. They can at least drive by and be aware that the event's taking place. So, all right. Okay, if there's nothing else, I gotta get to the sheriff by 7:30. And it's 6:56.
Councilman
Okay.
Williams, I mean, if we have
Thank
any.
you.
Ms. Tambor? Who was
Yes,
that?
yeah, this is me, Tampera. If we
Tambora,
have any
I'm sorry.
do we send you text or what? Do we call you or what?
Tambor, you can call me or you can text me, either way you want.
Okay, because I did call your office a couple of months ago in
Mm-hmm.
regards to our street and everything, and I didn't hear back from anyone about it.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Jennifer, where you been? I've been calling your name since I logged onto the Zoom.
You know what? I didn't know I had it on mute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, what's the street?
It's a waste of time.
I'm on
About him
52nd
dating on
Avenue
that dress.
off of Georgia.
Give it to me again.
52nd Avenue
We have
off
a
of
call hours information.
Okay, somebody needs to mute.
Somebody needs to mute, right?
52nd Avenue off of Georgia Street.
Okay. Do you feel comfortable giving me your phone number?
Yeah, 219-688-8099.
And this is in regard, you said to paving or dumping, which one?
Well, it's our street, like paving. The sidewalks are really cracking up really bad. And like in front of my house, the curb is actually tearing up where I'm getting a lot of sand. I'm cleaning sand and rocks in front of my property a lot.
Okay, how about this? Next Tuesday.
Okay,
All right.
I will be out of town for the next 2 weeks after Monday.
Okay. Well, how about this? When you come back in town, all right, text me. I'll go over there and take a look at it, but I want to look at it with you. So when you get back in town, text me and I'll meet you. We'll look at it together again.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll take her Tuesday appointment so you can look at the sidewalk outside my house. Lauren, I got my hand raised.
What you know? Okay, but is everyone aware that the city has that 50/50 program about your sidewalks?
All right, been through that, done that.
Okay. Oh,
we can talk offline because you did say you wanted to speak to me about the block club, and I know
Yes.
Ola Morris is over that, so we
Yes.
can take it offline. I won't take any more time, but yes, I really would like to speak to you about that.
Okay.
And
What
I
is
don't
the
know about
50/50 program?
The
Yeah.
50/50 program is where if your sidewalk is in bad condition, the city will assess it, tell you how much it costs to repair it. They'll pay half and you pay half.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
At the fair, we're gonna have a lot of information there for you as well. Now, Lauren, you keep shaking your head like that's it didn't work for you. Okay, we're gonna talk offline.
Thank you.
I'm with Lauren. I'm shaking my head too.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, I understand it is a costly project. The city is in the condition that's in. We're trying to bring it back so that we are considered stable.
But it's the city sidewalk. It's not mine.
I know.
And why should I incur the cost? I went several years when Alex Cherry was our councilman. This is how long I've been dealing with this. Okay. So that's why, unfortunately, forgive me all. I don't mean to look frustrated, but I am.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I will say this in defense of the current administration. 50/50 program was not developed by the current administration. It was actually developed by the prior administration. So it's just carrying over into the current administration.
I have the original letters when I requested this, when it was requested, when there was no 50/50 program, when there was supposed to be money. But again, I'll take it offline because I am not happy about that. No matter what administration. Alex Cherry, I'm sorry, and I don't mean to be mean, but is he even still alive? I have got the correspondence over years. Why am I now supposed to pay for it?
I believe Alex Cherry has passed away.
Anyway, go on, sir. This is your meeting, not mine.
No, I'm just saying I believe Alex passed away. He did pass away. I believe so.
Okay, well, God rest his soul, because he did submit the requests, and it was never resolved.
Okay.
As of today.
He hasn't.
I'd like to find out something about that.
Did someone say he hasn't passed away?
Yes, sir, I did. I talked to him 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Someone had told me that he passed away. I'm sorry, Mr. Osborne.
Hey, Mr. Osborne, how you doing?
I'm great.
Yeah, that's great. Mr. Osborne, why don't you give me his number so I can get in touch with him?
Pardon?
Can you give me Mr. Cherry's number so I can get in touch with him?
I don't have his number. I saw him at a funeral.
Oh, okay. Well, if you see him again, tell him that I was informed that he passed away, and I apologize.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Question.
Yes. Mimi?
Okay, I'd like to find out about that next door lot thing. I haven't found out any information about it, except for they told me that it's owned by somebody named Mr. Green, and he's not paying the taxes on it. But I keep having to get it grass cut. I'm getting tired of paying. Last time I cut grass, I paid about $100 to get mine and theirs cut. That lot. They can't tell me nothing about what you can do to get it. If I'm keeping up the keep of it, how come I can't get it?
You can. You can. I'll bring you some paperwork when I come over to see you.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I'm
everyone.
doing the upkeep. The upkeep is very expensive. Get that grass cut.
I do have a 7:30 meeting with the sheriff. Mr. Osborne, I'm gonna bring you up to speed with what I'm trying to do. I spoke with the mayor. I've already had a conversation with Indiana University police chief, and we are going about 7 years ago. We had you can call that task force, but it was IU, it was the Gary police, and it was state troopers to help us get control of the negative activities that were taking place in the district. I spoke with the mayor about it and told him I'm already in conversation with this, and he agreed. So once we get through this next meeting, I think it's gonna be next week, you're gonna start to see a stronger police presence because we do have lack of officers in the city of Gary. We have to show some kind of strength. So we have to bring other officers in. So you're gonna start to see a lot more manpower as far as policemen in the area.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful. Mr. Williams,
Yes.
speaking, please give Miss Lauren my information. She said she's interested. Did I hear her say she's interested in the block club?
Oh, hey.
Is that Miss Morris? Ola Morris?
Yeah.
Yay, yes. I have your information, my dear.
Oh, well, okay. Okay.
I've just got to work with some of my neighbors because I told them when they call themselves selecting me to do it, I was like, I'm not doing it alone. So I can reach out to you, I promise, because
do that because we're doing different things now. We're partnering with different nonprofit organizations, and like 2 Saturdays ago, they were giving away beautiful native plants and for you to beautify your yard with. We're partnering with Wild Indigo. We're partnering with different organizations now that are looking for block clubs that they can do things with, that they can help. They have grant money for that kind of thing, and so they just, they give it to you.
Okay, do you also have do you already have prepared documents like to sign up neighbors?
Oh yes. If you call the Urban League 219, or either call myself, and because of COVID, we're not in full force there now. And I'll bring the information to you. You can sign it, and I'll even come and pick it up.
Okay, because yes, we've spoken about this before. I initially met you at Jay's Breakfast Club.
All right, yes.
And we spoke, and I also know you were one of the treasured members of the Gary Sanitary District Board.
Oh yeah.
See? See, I got you. I will reach out to you, okay?
Okay, please do that. Please.
Next week. I'll reach out to you next week. I'll let you have this Friday because we're all celebrating Juneteenth.
Very good. Very good. Thank you.
And thank you.
Hey, Ola.
Mr. Williams.
Ola.
Yes.
I'm glad you started talking again. I looked at this flyer, and as soon as you spoke up, I realized that, remember I spoke to you about this first responder fair. I got to add your logo to it. So
I sent it to you. Did you get it?
You know what? My legislative aide, she wants to go online and pull everything. So, but I don't know if you can you see this? If I hold it up, can you see it?
Sure.
Can everybody see this?
Yeah, I can. Oh, yes. Very nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Now, if you email me that, I can get it out to all of the block clubs.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see all of that.
Can't see that?
Don't worry about me.
I'm just playing with you. So I gotta add you to this, Ola, and then I'm on my way to go talk to the sheriff because he doesn't want me to distribute this flyer without his approval. So I'm on my way to go talk to him right now.
Okay. And I did send you, Dr. Allen sent the logo. She sent you several so that you could choose which one fits your flyer better.
Gotcha.
And if you don't use it this time, use it next time.
Got you.
Okay.
All right, everyone. I have to say good night.
Excuse me
Lauren?
before you say good night, Miss
Yes.
Ola.
Yes.
Can I get your number? My name is Gwen Beard about Block Club.
Certainly. 219.
Yes, ma'am.
886. 88. I'm going to give you my home phone number now. I have my senior moments, and that one was like senior 5 or 10 minutes. 219
Yes.
887-9621. That's the Urban League number.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Okay, and please get in contact with me, and I will definitely return your calls. And if there's anyone out there that is in a block club and you've changed your information, please give me a call at the Urban League and let me know. I've been calling, trying to keep in touch with the block clubs, and a lot of your information has changed. Your phone number is not the same. Your email address is not the same. So if you made any changes, please let me know.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Councilman Williams,
yes.
Briefly, I know I was late coming in, so when you get an opportunity, would you give me a call and kind of bring me up to speed on what I missed?
I sure will. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I have your information.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.